I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Alright guys, welcome back to J&J Bowling. Sorry we had a issue there. I'm not sure what happened, but the live ended. And I just kept talking, so I'm not sure what happened there. So let's try it again. Just give me a minute. Let me share this out. I hope everybody will be safe for Christmas. I hope that everybody gets a chance to meet relatives they haven't seen in a long time. You know, you gotta spend time with family. That's very important, because you never know from day to day if you're going to be alive or not. I just be honest with you. I'm at that age that, you know, I thank the Lord that I wake up every morning. And I've been doing that lately. I don't know, it just, you know, I don't really have a fear of dying. I mean, I like to see my daughter grow up, get married, and have kids. That would be, you know, that would be nice. But, enough about that. So, I think it's very important. A lot of you guys know, well, I wouldn't say a lot of you guys know, I'd say some of you guys know about J&J Bowling, how I got started, but I'm going to briefly tell you how I got started. So, my name is James Johnson. This is John to my right here. I won't give out his last name because it's not that important. But, so I believe around May 2025 will be 4 years since the channel got started. Around there, roughly. Sorry, I don't know the exact date. But when I started bowling, obviously I started when I was around 17. Went to a friend's house. They were bowling Saturday morning. I went with them. And started bowling a little bit. I don't exactly know what my average was. I just roughly, it could be 140, 130, 140. I'm not sure. But they went, so I went. Since I was standard, you know, visiting their house almost every weekend, except friends from school, whatever. Then I stopped bowling because bowling just wasn't me, you know. Then I had bowled a little bit, you know, friends here and there wanted to go bowling. I'm like, all right, why not? Could be fun. Listen to music, throw a ball down the lane. Could be fun. Did that. Then I joined a team. Some friends were in bowling. I joined them, and I think our team was named Bad News or something. I don't know. It was, so we bowled a little bit, and I think we won. I don't even remember what I bowled, but they were the bowlers, not me. So we got a trophy or something, and I believe we got first. It was weird. The second place trophy looked bigger than the first place trophy. I didn't understand that. But, what's that, Will? Hopefully you'll stay on here, Will. Letting you guys know how J&J Bowling got started. And like I said, I got a video here. I just want to shoot the intro first. To let you know. So then, I started working for a company. And one of the bosses had a bowling team. And I found out about that. And I was like, hey, you know, I used to bowl a little bit here and there. Like, well, what's your average? I'm like, I don't know, like 150, 160 maybe. They're like, that's pretty good. I'm like, really? I didn't think it was any good. I mean, I don't, last time I remembered, excuse me. And then, so I would sub for them once in a while if they needed a sub. But, I thought, why not? And, John here to my right, they had, I had sub for the boss, whatever. And John, I grew up with his dad in high school. He was a little bit older than me. But, so I went to bowl, and either one, the team, the guy was going out for surgery, or the team just, like, they asked me, like, will you bowl for us the rest of the year? And I'm like, I don't have to think about it because my boss had me as a sub, you know what I mean, here and there. I was on a roster and nothing like that. I didn't know anything about no rosters or didn't know nothing about really bowling. And so I had talked to him, and I'm like, all right, maybe I will. Why not? It could be fun. So my boss didn't really like it, but I ended up joining John, Steph, and the guy's name is Chef. They call him, obviously, named Chef or whatever. So I joined the team, and it was just for basically half a season anyway. And did all right. You know what I mean? I think I had 170-something average or something. 174? We'll say 174. I don't remember. I can look back. But 174, and then that was it. I was done bowling. I didn't, you know what I mean? No pursuit or anything. Then they had, like, they had told me the guy had surgery. He's going to be back. I said, that's cool. I don't really care. It didn't matter to me. I wasn't into bowling anyway. And they had wrote me like 2 days before the start of the season saying that needed a bowler. And I'm like, all right, that's, I guess. So I end up averaging, I think, 178. We actually won the championship that year. And still, even by then, I really didn't, I guess it was alright. I was kind of into bowling a little bit. But I had, all of a sudden decided that, hey, this is kind of what I want to do. I want to get better at this because it looks pretty cool. I watched a lot of people come through there averaging 200, and I was just amazed. You know what I mean? People throwing 300s. I'm like, how can somebody be that accurate? I always wanted. At that point, I was like, all right, let me just be a 180 bowler. You know what I mean? That would be interesting because I see these 180 guys or whatever, 185. I'm like, if I could just bowl that would be amazing. You know? I just see how good they are. I met Parker Bone the third. They had a tournament there. Met him, talked to him, worked with him a little bit, and me and John were talking, and we decided to start J&J Bowling. I thought it was a good fit. I went ahead and bought the logo off some guy. He had different ones, and I decided to go with that. I bought the he has little packs or whatever with the cords or whatever. They're alright mics or whatever. I got better ones since then. But I bought that. So me and John decided to, like I said, start the channel. You know what I mean? So, but I'm going to let you guys hear the first video. And this video is actually on there too. I'll let you guys hear the first video, and I'll stop the videos here and there when I do want to talk, or maybe I'll talk a little bit over or whatever to give you some details. But let's go ahead and let's start this. You guys know I'm welcome to J&J Bowling. My name is James. My name is John Rosa. We're here in Oxford, Timber Lanes, in Oxford, Pennsylvania. This is where we bowl at. And so we'll be bringing you videos. Try to do them every week on the road to Vegas, 22. Both of us are both learning how to bowl better, so we want to take you on this journey. Anyway, we have a league tonight. It's doubles, and we're working on our shots. So hopefully we'll bowl good tonight, and this weekend we'll try to head up some synthetic lanes and yeah. We've come a long way, and hope you guys subscribe and be on this journey with us. And thank you for all your support.
Like, share, subscribe.
Hey guys, a surprise, I'm sliding a little bit. I used to hop a lot. You guys have to go back and I got some videos on there as well. This is way before I met Parker, by the way. Alright, John, so how'd you bowl tonight, bro? Hey, I bowl bad, for real. But I bowl like I don't even know.
609 still lose.
Bowl 609, I mean, you know.
Still lose.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pause this. So, you won't, I don't believe I have another video of John on here. So John's idea was to go around other bowling alleys and try to hustle people for money. First of all, dude, we ain't that damn good. We're not that good. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I've seen people come through there and average 200, 220, both 300s, and just amazed. We're just starting out. We're not good. We're not good at all. So, and I don't have money like that anyway to go to these damn houses and try to challenge people. You know, today I wouldn't do that. There's a lot of great bowlers out there. I'm like nothing compared to what's out there. You know what I mean? I'm even talking to like Pleasant Hill, Mid-County, Bolero, Bolorama, any of those places. I'm just like the little fish in a big pond. You know what I mean? But that's my analogy for that. But yeah, he just wanted to do that, and I'm like, you just can't. And another thing I didn't like. Well, one, he didn't put any money towards it, which I didn't care, you know, at the time. I didn't care about that. There's a lot of videos we did shoot that I have. We went different places and bowled, and he bowled bad, and I bowled good, and he did not want me to post those videos out there because he bowled bad. The whole point of this channel, to me, was to show the progression from the beginning of my journey with bowling, how bad I started with, what I looked like when I was talking, when I thought I was actually bowling good, or I thought I knew what I was talking about. I go back and laugh at it, and I wish I knew what I knew now, but that's how it is in bowling. You learn with everything. You learn from talking to people. You learn by watching videos. You learn by bowling. You know, I learned by thinking about it too. But I want to go ahead. This is basically my first video that I made by myself. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to let you guys listen to it. You guys can laugh if you want. It, like I said, this one's on there, but I wanted to just to show you, you know, and it sounds silly, some of the stuff that I say and do, and, you know, but that was me. That was almost 4 years ago when I really didn't know much about anything. I was just trying to figure it out myself, or try to figure it out by talking to other people, but sometimes I wouldn't listen. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to J&J Bowling. We're here in Timber Lanes in Oxford, Pennsylvania. Today we are going to work on spare shooting, which is a... Before I get into that also, so one key part about this whole thing is that before this video, so when I got into bowling, I met Parker and I wanted to get into that or whatever, I had a major setback. And I got tennis elbow, so I had to rehab that. Now, I'm pretty sure it happened before this video. I believe so, because like I said, I have put videos out there of me bowling right-handed, and that's what I was doing. But I believe, here, let's get that off, that that look there. I just now noticed. But so I got hurt and I had bowled right-handed because I was determined to, and I learned some things bowling right-handed. So I went from trying new things with bowling, and I injured myself. So that's why you see, guys, my wrist, thing on my elbow, and all that stuff. You can see it here as well. But because I don't want to have that tennis elbow, I don't want to have those wrist problems again. So there's a lot of things I can't do in bowling, and maybe I can do, but then you might hurt me for the, for the rest of my bowling career, or whatever you want to call it. But I'd rather just do what I'm going to do and try to adapt towards that. A lot of people throw things different or whatever, and I think that I've adapted, and I think people have helped me along the way I throw it, And obviously, it's not flashy, it doesn't look good, but sometimes it gets the job done. So, alright, let's get back into it. Part of your game. See, a lot of people, including myself, can throw strikes. But can you? Is the question. So today, nice cut out. So that mic, lines, different angles. That mic cut out a lot. So that's another reason why I got the DJI one. Sorry, can't talk. But that worked for a little while. But every once in a while it would cut out. But I'm just saying that I can strike, but can I pick up spares? That's the problem. And as you can see, this video is about 7 pins, even though I said it was about spares. With 7 pins or spares, but it's most focused on 7 pins, which now we're going almost 4 years, and I still have problems, but I'm getting better. And see what's best for me, especially picking up the 7. John is not with us today. He has a knee issue, and he's at home icing it, so get well, John, and you'll be back at it soon. Alright, so let me go ahead and put my name in, we'll put this up, and see what we can do. Yeah, this is Timber Lanes, but it's Timber Wolf Lanes now. It's in Oxford, PA. Using my first place I ever bowled at. Ever picked a bowling ball up and bowled. The second dot over, 2 boards over. That's what I'll be throwing it for the first couple here. And normally I throw it on the second arrow. So let's try. I haven't bowled it yet today, but see what happens. Yeah, you see I still hop a little bit there. Would have got them a little bit off balance on that. But I'm just warming up. So once again, when you're working on your spares, this is a good time to do this. Even though that 7 is not there, I'm going to pretend it is. So to let you know, I got a Blackpink ball. It's because I love the K-pop group Blackpink. So you guys give you a little nugget there, I guess. What, you got it? Hey, look, we would have picked up a 7 pin if it was there. Something I need to work on. And I'm not going to fast forward none of this. I want to make sure you guys see this. And I want to talk over it a little bit. We will adjust. Same thing. Second board from the second dot to the right, or on the second arrow, and we would have missed that. We got the 4, but we're not trying to get the 4, we're trying to get the 7. Same thing, we're going to shoot the 7. Just slide a little bit there, guys. And same result, we would have missed it. I believe those shoes are the ones where you throw they had the laces, you can tighten them or whatever in the front. Which is something I'm going to try in a little bit. But we're just going to work our way. I believe I still have them. I don't wear them though. More comfortable than shooting this 7. And the shirt that I'm wearing, just to give you guys another nugget there. I prayed for Jacob. He my ball was appeared to be stuck. So we'll be right. Crazy back. Part is I was gonna bowl him one Wednesday night or whatever. It was the next week after, and he struck by a tractor trailer and 4 boards, and we'll do the same thing. He second arrow. He's still living. He's getting better. But unfortunately, his life will never be the same. Not bad. It was on there. I really believe that you can shoot that 7 pretty much from anywhere as long as you can keep. So that's what the shirt's for. My problem is being consistent. Very nice guy, nice family. And in this game, brother, the whole family. I went to school with his mother. 4 boards from the second dot to the right there. Pretty good. And I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this. So the guy, Pop Frampton, he was actually one of my teachers in high school. And it was look forward to funny seeing him at the bowling alley. Just going out to you Vegas. Wouldn't expect he was a bowler. Maybe put on some good numbers. You know, so we'll see. Might have got it, but it was too close. Please, if you haven't yet, please like this content. Please share it and subscribe. I know it's a little bit longer video, guys, but I really think it's important to take out the time and trying to give you guys the best content and let you guys know how this channel started and the backstory. Alright. It's almost like a diary in a way, you know what I mean? You want to go back and reread or look back and see how things were. What do you guys normally do when you shoot your spares? 7, 10, 9, 4, any of those pins. What do you guys normally do? Leave your comments down below. I'd love to see what you guys do. So let's go ahead and move over to more. So basically we're on the middle dot, sorry. We're on the middle dot here. And it looks like I might have to throw it between the second and third. Let you guys know when I say middle dot. So yes, I know it's 20, but actually my left foot is actually on 20 and not my right foot. And actually, as you can see that I used the wrong foot. And a lot of little stuff. Seemed like, you know what I mean? Hit. So I might want to take that in consideration going most forward. Great bowlers actually throw their spare ball at single pins, straight, or even any pin, especially it depends on what it is. Everything's got to be one way. As you can see, I'm still far from the line. I've always been like that. I've had So
Oh, the
another
two?
thing, the reason
To the left
why
gutter?
I used to hop and everything
And, I
like
mean,
that
hold on, but we're looking for
is because I
we're
got
looking
hurt
for
in
better than
tennis.
that.
My right knee. My friend at the time, he hit cross court,
Same thing
and
over
my
here
knee
on the
kind
right
of, my
lane.
foot kind of just stayed there in my knee. I never got surgery done to it, so
Let's go on throw it on the second
I've
arrow.
always
This is like
hopped
it's
and never
the best.
slide. So I still don't slide because I'm afraid. I did it there, and I think I do slide a little bit, but
Well, picked up a
a
strike.
lot of times I'd rather just
from hitting the 7-pin.
plant that way. Yeah, it might hurt my knee a little bit, but at least I know I'm not going to get stuck on a lane and really mess it up.
Same thing.
If you're just joining us, guys, appreciate you guys being here. We're just going over
We'll be
the
inside
backstory
it
of
too,
J&J
there.
Bowling. If you want to hear that, you'll have to just watch it from the beginning later.
I just don't.
It's a lot. I get in depth in everything, how it started and everything.
Next to the ball return. Some people do. Some
Yes,
people do like
yes,
that.
you do want to be next to the ball return.
So let's go out a little
That's
farther.
just
though.
funny. Like I said, I didn't know. I'm just
Let's
going
get a little
off
bit
what
closer.
from what I
Maybe
think.
Throw it. I definitely you're gonna have
we
to
should
throw it
do.
over the third arrow. So let's try that and see what happens.
So now I do stand on 34, 35 for my 7-pin. I don't throw it down the middle arrow, but I do
So I
throw
guess
it
it's just all what you prefer.
15, 16 board or
You can
whatever
hit the 7 anywhere.
across the arrows. That's what I'm doing now. But I'm also
gotta keep
having my
that
foot
arm
towards the
straight.
target, which I never did. Always walked up
Follow
straight.
through.
Or I would walk on an angle, but I would sit up straight and kind of just walk across the lane. I talked to Ethan
So,
Driver.
I
He's
didn't
got me
mention we're
setting
over here
up,
on the
got my foot towards the target with
center
7-pin,
dot, the dot next to
and
it. So,
just it's a lot better.
so
And
which
you
would
guys
be
have
the
seen
fourth
that on the channel that I've
Here,
started to make a lot
we're
more
only going
7-pins
over other
consistently.
places.
Now there's times
Yeah,
where
we're-
I don't know what the hell is going on, but
So let's go ahead and throw it on the
it
third
feels
arrow
good. Like
again.
I made all mine last night.
And as you see,
I was nowhere
I just
near the
throw it
7-pin.
over towards the straight arrow, the middle arrow. Sorry, that we didn't get anywhere close to.
Yeah, if you would have asked me to go stand on 15, I wouldn't even know what the hell. I wouldn't even known.
Videos, so you guys hopefully will bear with me with this, and we'll get better at this. But like I said, I do appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out the channel.
Like I said, I did
Also,
combine
on
videos, so
Facebook, you guys can go to J&J Bowling, the like page. If you want to add, our other Facebook is the name Bowling Ball. It's kind of funny, but that's our Facebook for that. And then
yeah, which
the
he
like
has no
page,
access
J&J
to.
Bowling, and
If you guys look back, you'll find out who I'm talking about. So
I like to put
yeah,
some
so I try to do
content on
J&J
there,
Bowling,
but our main videos
and
are
I
gonna
couldn't
be
do
on
that as
YouTube here.
Facebook, so I did his like page and then
Same
did
thing.
Bowling Ball. I figured easy to
we'll go
remember
over to that fourth
and actually
dot,
talk, so I didn't
and
you
just
know,
throw it at the
redo
throw
or
it
anything.
basically
So
on the third arrow, like we said before.
I picked all the 7 by itself.
So that was actually between the second and third. And the good thing is, I can't stress this enough, and it's something I struggle with too. And I just watched a video about this yesterday, that a lot of bowlers, they come up, they throw the ball, roll the ball, throw the ball, and as soon as they get up there, they throw it, then they're looking up at the pins. You need to stay focused on your objective, which is, as of right now, is this third arrow.
It's just funny how
Focused on that
I try to
the whole
explain
time.
things.
Then after you release, after you follow through, then you can look up to see.
It's just
You
funny
got it.
watching and listening to myself talk on different things. And I do say dumb things now, but I was laughing about that. Yes, you want to stay focused. You want to be consistent.
Sevens I've been doing here. What do you guys suggest me doing? Should I stick with the first one that I did? Or should we have more of an angle on it here? It looks like the angle one's a little bit better. It just...
Yeah, because you have more miss room to get it, you know? Like...
I think it's a little bit more room to error because I don't want to get anywhere near that gutter. But also don't want to miss it too. So we're going to do this.
See, the crazy part was, when you average 170 something, you're not consistent. I'm not saying you can't be. Maybe you're leaving 7 pins, 10 pins, and you're missing them. But when you bowl 170 something, I wasn't really worried about 7 pins. I had other problems to worry about. You know what I mean? It wasn't. You know what I mean? I had splits. And other stuff to worry about. I had 5 pins to worry about. So I wasn't concerned about the 7 pin as much. But as I started bowling a little bit better and cared, I noticed those 7 pins were a big factor in my game.
See, I don't want my ball to ride the gutter. So basically, I don't want to throw it over there.
And if you guys notice again, so I will rewind this. So if you notice, I go up there, throw it, and start walking back. I'm not posing. I'm not standing there.
Also,
it looks. I throw it. I mean, I did. I guess I did kind of pose a little bit.
Ride the gutter. So basically, I don't want to throw it over there and just like stop where the oil was, and just go straight down the line. I need to have more direct towards it. So this is our final shot of this game. Let's move all the way over and just try to throw it, I guess, between the 3rd and 4th arrow and try to hit the 7th. As you can see, I throw it to the middle too much. Alright guys, appreciate you watching. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you for watching.
Alright guys, so we're going ahead and get the next video. Like I said, I put them all together. And see what we got next.
Welcome back to J&J Bowling. I just did a video on shooting my 7. I struggle with that. I miss it a lot. I really think I could average, honestly, 200. If I could just get this 7 pin.
So yeah, guys, let's put that out there. So, when I averaged 178, I knew the 200 was the target to get your PBA card. And I thought, alright, I get 200 PBA card, no problem. I can do some tournaments, you know what I mean, and have fun. But boy, was I wrong. I mean, there's people averaging 230, don't even touch the PBA. So, I was wrong on that part. But I knew if, as I'm getting better, I knew that once, actually, I might as well tell you now. So, the 178 actually went up to 196 within a year, within bowling the Winter League. I missed my goal of 200, but I did go up. And ever since I started bowling, and even when I wasn't good or even thinking about bowling, every year I went up either 1 pin or 2 pins. But then I jumped up 18 pins in 1 year. And that was just trying to be consistent and trying to
So
Make more 7-pins.
hopefully in the last video I learned something, and we'll see if we can put it to use. Because that's the hardest thing I struggle with is the 7. I mean, there's a lot of things I struggle with, but if I can make 3/4 of my 7s when I leave them, I'll be in good shape.
So yeah, so I do almost pick up 3/4. This year might be a little bit more. Last year, probably between 70 and 75%, and still average pretty good. So, and I figured if I can get up close to 90%, then I could probably be 220 or something like that. But there's other things to go along with averaging 220 as well. But for the sake of this video, you know, at that time, that's how I felt. That if I made 75%, you know, I can average 200,
But
which is
you got to pick up this spirit.
pretty much true.
So let's go ahead and
throw it
pull
better.
the game. And see how we do.
So just let you know, I
Doing
believe
this
that is the
Slide,
Widow
step thing.
1.0.
I'm trying to get out of the habit of that. I used to
no.
hop all the time.
another fun fact, and then I'll resume this. I would not touch a hammer ball at all. I thought, you know, when I started bowling, like back then, I actually had got a ball when I was like 17. I got a Combat Zone or something way back. I even Parker Brown had a like one of those. I forget what kind of shirt it was. It wasn't really a shirt, but it had the collar and all that, and it had Zone on it. I had some money. I decided to get that because I was like, oh, maybe if I do, you know, I just liked it. It was kind of cool. So I was like, all right, I'll get that. And I end up having that and wore it or whatever. But yeah, hammer ball. I'm like, these things look stupid. They got a hammer on it. Who the hell wants a? I want something colorful. I want something nice. You know what I mean? I want something nice design on it, not a stupid hammer on it. Well, Rick Lachette, the former owner of Timberlanes, had a widow ball. He went in there and we had found out that I got more. I had used somebody else's ball, and I was able to get more revs on a ball that actually had my fingers, like, we stretched my fingers out a little bit. It was probably a bad idea, and maybe that's why my elbow got messed up. But so it was like the fourth drill on the ball. So he gave it to me, and the rest is history, guys. I love hammer.
But I noticed that I've increased my pins by a lot. So, let's do it again. You gotta keep everything straight, nice and smooth, slide.
I always put my
follow
right foot
through,
first.
Everything.
And you can see
Once again, a little side step. Not sure if I'm hopping. Something I'll have to take a look at. Got to grab my towel. Let me grab that.
I still had that ball as well.
Get up here in your stance, you cross a little bit. Just visualize what you're going to do. It's a nice approach. Slide, let go. As you can see, that was a little high. But we'll take it. Not
Another
every
crazy
shot's gonna be
fact,
perfect.
guys. I used to do, whenever I got a 200,
have one
I
to
was
get away
posting
from you.
that score on
Some that
Facebook.
should have been a
I
strike,
did not
you
care. I
didn't
was
get.
sharing it with people. I'm
Some that
like,
should have been a split.
anytime I got a 200, I was taking a picture of it.
All right, let's just continue.
But honestly, guys, for newer guys, a 200 is really good. To me,
Oh,
200 ain't
Just
nothing.
like that. You saw it go.
Actually, you missed high anyway.
So go right around that 10.
And didn't go around it, went in front of it, I
But I'm
believe.
getting great pin action.
Went off
which
the
is really
side
good.
wall, I believe.
And normally I do not bowl in jeans. I bowl in shorts.
I bowl in jeans now.
What I do is I normally slow up on anything to the right.
And I still do
The
that.
same thing. I'll throw it right over my arrow, and I want to slow it down a little bit, follow through a little bit. You don't have to gun the ball down there. You don't have to throw it 30 miles an hour. You do not have to do it.
Some people do. It's
This
funny
one out,
though.
I think I throw around 15 miles an hour.
Appreciate you guys if you're watching
for a
this.
strike ball.
If you guys are just joining it after the live, please go back in and watch the beginning. It'll let you know more information about J&J Bowling, how I got started.
Same thing. Let's
But
try to
we're
make a
just
better shot.
going over a few videos
It's
that
not
started
right.
out, you know what I mean, that we started out in the series. It's been almost,
And as you see, I slide step again, and that's a split.
I believe it'll be
See,
4 years.
This will kill.
I think
Your
4
game.
years.
You get up there, you're feeling good,
4 years and
and you just got to take one frame at a time. You can't think about what you did
May or something.
before. You
Either
still
4 or
gotta go
5
up
years. I
there
think
and
it's
take
4
the
years.
shot. These pins, they're not forgiving.
Can't remember.
Alright, so I'm going to go with my spare ball here. We're going to try to pick this up, but at least get the two over here. It's not exactly where I wanted it. So I'm not happy with that. Even getting this too. I wanted to try to kick that 4 over to the 10. So we gotta forget about what just happened.
That's true. You guys always hear me say that. One frame at a time, you gotta forget what happened. No matter if you do something good, you do something bad, it's one frame at a time.
So we missed the mark, even though we got a strike. We need to do better. Like I said, I did that side step again. Gotta get out of that habit.
It's kind of funny
Good rotation on the ball.
watching me bowl, but it's nice to go back and look how it used to be, how
There we
things
go.
are. I said, there we go.
Maybe not.
That was terrible.
I thought it was good. Right lane's giving me some problems now.
Gotta throw it better.
I picked this up before, so. See what we can do.
The problem is that I know
Well, we gotta
exactly
just throw
where
the
to
head
stand
pin.
to actually throw that.
But we pretty much got to tap the head pin. So normally I boards for this. I'm going to move over 2 extra boards, and I do got to take
I
speed
said
off
2
of it.
extra boards, so you would normally just throw it where the 3 pin is.
And
Maybe I would go maybe an
Honestly,
extra
if I
board. I don't think I would go
two,
2, especially on the wood
would have
lanes.
had that.
But when you're not throwing it where you need to throw it, then it
Strike,
doesn't
drop,
matter where
nice
what you
pair.
do, how you move.
7-2 strike and a 6-2.
Yeah, back then I used to care
Yeah,
about
we gotta
muscular.
do
I mean,
better,
I'm
just-
like, I don't know what it was. I just like showing people, hey, I can bowl 200s. I don't think it was a lot, but
There we go. Not too solid, but
yeah, I didn't like
good
it.
enough.
There's Rick right there. Speaking of,
That's Rick, the owner of Timber Lanes. Welcome back. He's working on Main 3. Trying to get that up and running.
it's only a 16 lane center in Oxford, PA. If I didn't mention that yet. Right,
Let's try to make better shots over here.
born and raised.
Come back, come back. can come back and a domino effect back in.
So I think, one, I'm throwing it too fast. I don't think I'm getting down.
It's very important.
And
To get a mark in the knife.
obviously I'm not hitting my
Rather have a
mark.
strike.
Because the ball's just not,
I mean, that's
just not doing anything.
everyone, but the knife, man, it's the one I gotta have. So let's just go across this. See if we can pick this up. Once again,
It's just terrible.
instead of wanting to look back at this video, it's either maybe I'm being lazy on these spares, my body might be different, but
It's just not.
this is a journey.
It's not hitting your mark and not
This
you
is
know, it's
for-
not being consistent. You know.
Myself and John to see us grow.
Guys, I just
And for
love
the viewers
bowling.
to see us
Honestly,
grow,
I
too.
do. I sometimes I don't practice
Our
as
goal
much as I
is
do.
to have a PBA
Like I have in the past,
before we go to Vegas next year.
but I'm getting a better understanding and
So
about the lanes,
your
about the
goal,
bowling
hopefully you
balls,
can get it.
about everything. Just it
I
just
got that lean
it
dialed
just
in.
doesn't. It just doesn't look right, you know what I mean? If you look, it kind of
Your
looks like
goal,
I'm throwing a
hopefully
straight
you
ball at it. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell the ball's not even moving. You saw it
I got that
deflect.
lean dialed in.
Guys, my girlfriend hates that word, deflect. I watch to see if my ball's driving. If my ball's not driving, I mean, it's going to deflect. You're going to leave splits. That's how you leave those 7-9s and things like that. You don't want that.
Good thing is I end up on that lane. Maximum is 189, which is where we started off.
I just threw a straight. Can I throw another one? Can I throw another one? Nope.
Whatever. Yep. So we're not gonna have 189. Let's try 179. If I can pick these up.
I'm interested to see where I go with this. I mean, you got the...
This channel's not about just shooting you guys
I don't know what the hell you
the
got up
great
there.
moments that we have.
Is that a 5.8 there?
It's also about times where we struggle.
It's a 5.8. Nope.
Once again, to decide, I'd say I wasn't solid. Not happy with that.
Nope.
But once again, thank you for watching. We ended up with the 179. Not too bad. Not too bad, but just saying, we had 3 opens. 3 opens. If one of those opens would have been a spare, or even a strike, then we're talking about 200. We're talking about 200. So it's vital.
That's all I was focused on.
It's in the
200,
last
guys.
video
200, 200,
to
200.
pick up spares. You can't be lazy on them.
But to
And I
me,
believe I was.
200 is nothing.
And I just didn't make great shots.
Now, that's no
And this is
disrespect to
something I
anybody
need to
else. It's
improve on.
trying to bowl their 200s
Get
or whatever.
better.
And no disrespect, we all go through it. Just learning.
There's other things I need to improve on too, but
It's all
for
about
this
learning,
second
guys.
Video and the last
And
video, it was about the spares.
it makes me, you know, it makes me
But I
kind
mean,
of
2
sad but
spares.
happy when I look at this. I hate to say it. And you
So-
guys are like, what the hell? But
And
you've seen how
one
far
was,
I've come in
so we
bowling.
had a split, okay?
But
fine.
it wasn't all me.
Hard to pick up.
It's
But we had a
friends
16,
around me
1, so
that's helped me. It's people that I met
spares
along the
that
way.
we
It's
picked up,
YouTube
we picked them up,
videos.
And then we were at a 2-1 game easy.
Parker Boom, definitely him. Rick's helped me. You know, I really don't talk to him anymore. This guy named
All right,
James.
guys.
I won't put his
Appreciate you
last name out
watching.
there,
Please
but
like, subscribe, and comment. And
my
thank
girl
you
being
once
there
again for
supported
watching.
too. That helps out a lot as well. Gotta have the support. So this next video that I'm getting ready to show you, and we're going to turn the volume down a little bit, guys. So, you heard these copy-free music on my channel before. Now this is either before or after. I just got off work, looking like a bum. Decided to bowl after work, and you can see me hopping. I believe this video is before the last one, and I had put this before J&J Bowling, so I believe this was prior to me making that last video I had. But yeah, so they have music in the background on this, and I wanted to take it out, so I put some songs on here. Sorry you'll hear this one twice, but I played this one, another song, and then the one you guys hear all the time, and then this again. So look like a bum, but it was always cold at work, man. I worked at a lumber yard, and Little Lewis, 8:30 or 8:50. What was it? 8:50, 8:58. He was there forever until Rob beat him. Billy Van Dyke, he's been an inspiration. He's helped me out a lot too. Jeff Barton, he's a really good bowler too as well. Met him. You guys get to hear the full version of the song.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had.
So I'm gonna pause this. So the reason why I love this song, because I think about bowling, you know, rising up, because, you know, nobody can see me. Want to wear, you know what I mean? Just think of the words. Just listen to the words and think about bowling, and that's why I love this song so much.
To do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like
Said
no
by
one
having
takes
your brand, so I was thinking about
accountability.
Hammer and stuff.
Convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking
Been
sour.
hours in
Take a cold
practicing
shower.
and
Scream
bowling,
until you're
you know.
louder. Work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters. They're just fucking downers.
And you're gonna have doubters out there
I swear to God,
telling you
they
can't
all let
bowl.
me
You just
down.
gotta
I always fought just to
strive
wear
to
the
be your
crown.
best.
I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's
Yep.
only worth it if you work for
100%
it.
true, guys.
I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Wear the crown, be the best. Win King the Hill, win the tournament, you know what I mean?
Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free.
Everybody want a ring, everyone with that
So show me
300.
what you got,
Everybody
what
want that
you bring,
ring,
how
you know what I
fight
mean?
in the
800 ring.
How you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.
I'm not sure what ball was
I won't
using
stop
there.
till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God, they all let me down.
I had DB8. That might have been it.
I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I
Yeah, guys, I love this song. Especially since it's copyright free. I'm sorry, the next song is the first song you guys had heard. I just put it in there because the video's almost over, so. Hey, you made a 7-pin. Woohoo. If you guys notice, I always looked around to see if anyone was watching me, you know, I mean, I did that every time I bowled. So much left. We got, what's a minute left? I'm not sure about what that is. Hey, spoiler alert, guys, I made this shot. You guys probably thought the bumpers are, they're the ones you had to lift up. They're like, I think they were metal. Alright, we're gonna pause it there. Alright, guys. What a journey. I mean, we're still writing the book, you know. Starting to make things happen. But glad you got to be here and watch this. Watch the beginning of J&J Bowling, how I got started. And if you missed it, after this live is over, go back and check it out. It'll give you all the details on how I got started, why it got started, and just give you history, you know what I mean, of it. So I appreciate it, guys. I know it was a little bit longer video. We didn't get to go live last night when we bowled at Bolero. I actually shot a 725 there. Finally got a 700 in another house. I mean, I got one in Pleasant and obviously Mid-County, but it's so nice to get it, especially at Bolero, because I hate that place. I really do. But we made some things happen last night, so really happy about that. But continue to work, and I appreciate everybody being here. Merry Christmas to everybody, and hug your loved ones. Hope you guys enjoy your day off tomorrow. Alright, guys, we'll see you in the next one.